Hey, here's 4 easy baking tips from a professional chef. Whenever incorporating zest to a recipe that also has sugar, I'll add the zest right into the sugar. This not only will keep your zest from clumping together, but as it sits, the sugar will absorb any liquids and oils from the citrus zest. And how you use salt in your baked goods can give them that little something extra. Not only do I usually add an extra little pinch of salt to a recipe, but when you bake cookies, lay a very light sprinkling of kosher salt down onto your sheet tray or your cookie sheet. Then as your cookies bake, the salt becomes one with the bottom crust of the cookie. And who doesn't love sweet and salty? And while we're on the subject of baking cookies, this pretty much goes for brownies and some of those bars that you'll make, but wherever I can get away with it, I will purposely underbake certain things. Only by about a minute or two, but this gives us the best of both worlds of perfectly cooked edges and underbaked interiors. And texturally, that is a beautiful thing. You can make dulce de leche at home with regular old sweetened condensed milk right in the can. And dulce de leche is very similar to caramel. But take your can, place it into a pot. You're gonna cover the can entirely with water. Once you cover this with water, place it on a low burner for about 2.5 to 3 hours. You want it to just barely simmer. As this simmers, you wanna make sure the water level stays up over the can. If you're not paying attention and this fully dries out, it will explode, shooting hot sugar all over your kitchen and possibly yourself. When I make this, I like to keep some water right next to the pot as it simmers. This way it catches my eye, and as I move throughout the kitchen, I can just top up the water when I need to. Once it's cooked, let it cool, and you can store it in this can almost indefinitely, because you never know when you might have an impromptu ice cream party. And follow me because this list could almost be endless.